Hey, this is Jim Katsoulis with Program Yourself Then. Now I'm sitting here and it's the beginning of October. I live in New England and the leaves are turning, the air is getting colder, and I want to talk to you about the transitions between seasons because I've found they have a big impact on people's behaviors. I've been working this week with some clients about how to transition from the warm weather into the colder weather, because one of the big changes is that you can't do a lot of the things that you do when it's warm once it gets cold. I got one client specifically, his big exercise is to ride his bike, and he rides it a lot every day, but as soon as winter comes, he can't do that. So what he's been doing for years is in the summer he's got a ton of activity, and then as winter comes though, right, the activity levels go way down, and he's repeated this pattern over and over again. So we were talking about how to find alternatives to keep the activity levels up. Now, a few suggestions I have with that. The alternatives, so he likes riding his bike. It's one of his favorite things to do, so it's easy to get himself to do it. So the alternative probably won't be as great as the riding the bike to him, but that's okay. Okay, when you're looking for alternatives, you're just looking for something to keep the activity level at not zero. Because that's what happens for a lot of people. And I hear it all the time. They say, everything's been going so great, but here comes winter. I can't walk anymore, or I can't, do whatever anymore. Don't let that happen to you. Find an alternative. And it doesn't have to be as good. It's just something to maintain that level of activity. Because remember, even with the exercising, it's not just about burning calories. There's all the psychological aspect of it, that's just as important. So, some alternatives, if you live in a cold weather place, beyond, I had to do this. I learned how to snowboard a couple years ago, so now I have a winter activity that I actually end up enjoying more than anything. Okay, but it doesn't have to be something even outside. You can start, looking at yoga classes, dance classes, join a gym, anything that's inside. But what I have found is that you have to take action. You have to create that alternative, because it's just so easy to follow the patterns of, the summertime you're kind of active, and then the wintertime it kind of goes down. So make sure that you create some activities that you can do even in your own house. Yoga is one of the best, in my opinion, because you can do it anywhere. You just need one, just a small space indoors, and you don't have to go anywhere to do it. But anything that keeps your activity level up, because the key thing here, again, it's not about burning calories with the activities. It's really psychologically. You can get in a kind of a dark place in the winter if you stop doing everything. So as long as you maintain some form of activity, the big part of that is that it's going to affect your eating and your emotions a lot. All right, so keep it up and plan now while you're still in a good mood. Don't let the cold weather hit you all of a sudden out of nowhere and then go into that 4-month hibernation mode. All right, so have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.